before, my soundtrack would be excellent. How many tales will I tell till I go on my own adventure? Strumming along, just a bard with the song, so they all remember. So they all. I'm bored again, guess I'll pretend I'm from some distant magic land. How very hard to be a bard in Santa Valley, Arizona. Romanticize my silly life. Khaki armor, quest to Walmart. Someday I'll die, but for now I'm alive. So hand me a pen and call me the bard. Lately I think I've been stuck on the brink, afraid to leave all that I know behind. Word spreading now of a bard town to town, my music and I blooming here online. Orpheus sings for Eurydice, who is gone for good now. What would I lose if I was in his shoes? If I turn around, it's a lonely path, isn't it? Of a bard with an itch to do more than he knows how. More than he knows, more than he. I'm bored again, guess I'll pretend I'm from some distant magic land. How very hard to be a bard in Santan Valley, Arizona. Romanticize my silly life. Khaki armor, quest to Walmart. Someday I'll die, but for now I'm alive. Send me on tour and call me the bard. Places to be and people to meet, stories to tell to the curious listener. Someday I'll change my name, rearrange, and when I return I may not know my face, but I'll try to be brave on the brink that I contemplate, going beyond till the grave, 'cause there's always another quest waiting to take me and make me a little less wise and a little more lost. 'Cause the more that I know, the more that I don't, and I'm chasing it now. I'm leaving this town, I'm writing my findings and no slowing down. I'm bored again, guess I'll pretend I'm from some distant magic land. How very hard to be a bard in Santan Valley, Arizona. Romanticize my silly life. Khaki armor, quest to Walmart. Someday I'll die, but for now I'm alive. So call me the bard. Call me the bard. Call me the bard. brink of something new that I want. I know that it's almost mine. Yes, something tells me I'll somehow always be standing on the brink of something new. A bone, but I know I'm doing fine and just won't settle for fine. It's my fault, making them proud. Still I can't seem to slow down to take a breathe in, breathe out, or else when I settle down in the ground. Why am I always standing on the brink of something just out of my reach? I'm standing on the brink of something new that I want. I know that it's almost mine. Yes, something tells me I'll somehow always be standing on the brink of something new. Learning it doesn't matter the things that I accomplish. I'll always be standing on the brink of something just out of my reach. I'm standing on the brink of everything that I want. Never the time to celebrate yesterday's victory when I'll somehow always be standing on the brink of something new. Standing on the brink of, standing on the brink of, standing on I've nothing to everything.
The ground rings an unknown strain. Hear the prattle of the birds flying away. The trees sway to the young ones piping. Will you stay to listen to me sing? Seeker, do you ever come to wonder if what you're looking for is within where you hold? Will you leave a trail for them to follow a path you'll soon forget? How do I begin when the roof is ever changing? If the grove is a heart out still in slumber, you can't remain. Will you stay and tell a tale? Would you want to tear it down to see better? Foolish dreamer, be awakened. me now. Be still, be steady, and breathe. How do you begin when the earth is ever changing? Neath the grove is a heart that's still in slumber. You can remain. Will you stay and tell a tale, or would you wanna tear it all down to see better? Home is where we are now. Home is where you are. Home is where I am standing, where I'll be staying forever. How do I begin when the roof is ever changing? If you always are hard, I'm still in slumber. You can't remain, will you stay and tell a tale? Would you wanna tear it down? You see better. How do I begin when the roof is ever changing? If you always are hard, I'm still in slumber. You can't remain, will you stay and tell a tale? Would you wanna tear it down? You see better. How do I begin when the roof is ever changing? Neath the grove is a heart that's still in slumber. You can't remain, will you stay and tell a tale? Would you wanna tear it down? You see